If you think that this video is going to be me showing you or just showing you a bass line, you are woefully mistaken. In fact, if you're not in a position to take some notes right now, this might not even be a good video for you because we're going to do some work today. And I'm actually going to show you why this you don't need theory talk that I see sometimes on the internet is not really true, right? And maybe it's only half true. I don't know. Do you need to become a jazz professor? Absolutely not. But do you need to get your diatonic harmony together? Let's see. You do need to understand the order of operations of music, right? Because once you understand how harmony actually works, you can stop guessing, you can stop hunting, and you can start recognizing. And that's when songs get easier to learn, easier to memorize, and easier to hear. If we haven't met yet, my name is Ted, and I talk bass. And if you're into bass lessons and tutorials that help you actually understand music instead of just copying shapes, go on and subscribe because that's what we're doing around here. Now, this video is being brought to you by our resident troublemaker, Floyd, aka Fleece, not that Fleece. Fleece texted me at 2 this morning saying that since I was in New Orleans, he was threatening to send a voodoo practitioner after me if I did not make this video. So here we are today. Also, before we go any further, if you want to improve your fretboard familiarity and tighten up your theory without a lot of confusion, I want you to check out bassnotemaster.com. Now, the tune we're talking about today is This Will Be, as made famous by Natalie Cole. And we're going to focus on the chorus, the part that everybody knows. For copyright reasons, I'm only going to play the chord progressions and not the actual song. You know where to find it. Now, the first thing we're going to do is identify the key. This song is in B flat major. And before we even touch the bass, we need to look at our order of operations. So I'm busting out on some serious funk, y'all. Busting out on some new technology here today. So we're gonna do something. If you have a pen, pencil, whatever, grab it, because we're gonna do some work today. Listen, in a major scale, the 1 chord is always major. The 2 chord is always minor. 3 is always minor. 4 is always major. 5 is major. 6 is minor. 7 is diminished. In popular music, most of the time, we're only going to deal with 6 of those chords, okay? So let me repeat. In every major key, the 1 chord is major, the 2 chord is minor, the 3 chord is minor, the 4 chord is major, the 5 chord is major, the 6 chord is minor, and the 7th chord is diminished. What does that have to do with the song This Will Be? Well, the first thing that we need to know is B flat major, right? In this case, B flat major, right? So what is B flat major? If you're watching right now, what is the first note in B flat major? It's B flat, right? What comes after B flat in the key of B flat major? C, right? In this case, that would be C minor, would be the associated chord. What comes after C? D. It's going to be D minor, right? Now, what would be the next chord? E flat, and E flat is going to be major. F minor. G minor. And then A, but we're not even going to worry about, that A because it's not in the chord progression. So there's our key, B flat major. Make sure I got all my tech ducks in a row here. All right, cool. So this chord progression, I want you to listen to this real quick. All right, let's listen to it. So the chords are B flat, G minor. It's a 2-measure thing. Dom, 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 dom. B flat, G minor, C minor, and the F, dude, I wrote F minor. I'm tripping. I don't know why I did that. That F, see, this is when I try to introduce new tech. I try to introduce new tech, and then I get goofy. B flat, G minor, C minor, F. So if you're watching right now, I want you to do me a favor. What now is that chord progression? What is that chord progression? If you are wondering about your number system, what is the chord progression? I didn't skip leg day today, so you should not skip theory day. 1, 6, 2. I'm trying to blow some off of there. 1625. It's 1625, right? But what does that do for us? What is that going to do for us since we have the 1625? How do we address that on the instrument? The next thing that you're going to need to know. Now, I'll do another tutorial where I'm not live. I'll pre-record a tutorial and break down some stuff. But I just want to get the basic thing right now, right? So we have this 1625 chord progression. Well, okay, so that's the head knowledge. What do I do with that on the actual instrument? BRB. I should have a bass in my hand. Give me a second. All right. Now we got a bass. Now we got a bass. So let's move this over here. One of the things we want to know is how to play B flat. So you want to be able to see your B flat, see your B flat scale in different positions. And when you practice the scale, count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Let's just do one octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there are two different shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what does that do for us? I just told you that our chord progression is 1, 6, 2, and 5. Give me just a second here. I want to do something so you can see this. I want you to be able to see this overlay. I'm telling you, boy, I'm bringing some new tech up in this joint. Bringing some new tech in this joint. I think it's there we go. I know it might be a little bit hard to see right there. I love new tech day. Love it. Love it. So 1, 6, 2, 5 is our chord progression. 1, 6, 2, 5. All right? There's our chord progression. 1. So where's 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where else is 6? 1, 7, 6. Where's 2? Right here. Where's 1? I'm sorry, 5. 5 is here. 5 is here. And there's 1. 1, 6, 2, 5. 1, 6, 2, 5. Okay. Well, what does that do for us? If I only know it, let's say I know it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're not going to go any lower than that. We only need 1, 6, 2, 5. 1, 6, 2, 5. 1, 6, 2, 5. 1, 6, 2, 5. 1, 6, 2, 5. 1, da 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 da. This is a million songs written on this type of a chord progression, right? So if I just know it, once I know it there, that root movement, let's only deal with the roots for right now. If I know that root movement, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5. Where's my center? Where's my key center? It's B flat. Let's move this to a different key, because the song does do a modulation, but let's just move this up a whole step to the key of C major. 1, 6, 2, 5. 1, 6, 2, 5. Let's go to D. 1, 6, 2, 5. 1, 6, 2, 5. 1. Heart and soul. So Rev Rance just says heart and soul. Ding, da-dum, do-doom, ba-doom, doom, bing. Now that you understand that what that chord progression is, when you sit down with your instrument and you play your scales, right? You can just hum it, sing it, connect your voice with your hands. If you use something like Songmaster Pro, which is linked below, you can listen to this and then, you know, you can figure out what the bass player is doing on your own. Pete, so I had a wedding that I was playing, I think sometime last year, and it was a last minute thing. It was a text that was sent on the way to the gig. The gig was like in Lafayette, and they wanted to play This Will Be. And I was like, I don't really know that. So a couple of things. While I was on my way to the gig, I listened to it. I immediately heard, oh, this is 1625, right? And there's a different part where there's a substitution, but that we're not talking about that. So let's use Songmaster real quick, and I'm gonna listen to just a taste of what the bass player is doing on this. Maybe I should unmute it and then do that. So 1, just roots. See what happens when you know the order of operations? This is the difference between giving you a fish and giving you a fishing rod. If you know the order of operations, you can figure stuff out on your own. But do, like the Bible says, let the church say amen. Do not, I said, do not forsake the gathering of your fingers to this here bass and playing your major scales. You know I'm immature, and that's okay. It make you live longer. All right? Went to the higher 5. 1, 6, 2, 5. Now, without even listening to the actual recording, watch this. All I did there was, like, instead of going from let me do this. Watch this. I'm only gonna do chromatic approaches to the target note from a half step above it. For instance, here's 1. I'm going to 6. That's my target. So I'm gonna go, what's up, Tiny? 1, half step above to 2. My next target is where? Here, so I'm gonna go a half step above it. My next target is gonna be here, so I'm gonna approach it from a half step above. Now I'm going back to my root, my 1. I'm gonna approach it from a half step above it. So watch this. Let's do it in the key of D. Okay? Matter of fact, let's go to the recording, and Charles Ray Long is in the building. Let's go a little further in the song where, and this is what Fleece was talking about specifically. Okay. Let's boom. One thing that has happened is we have modulated. We've modulated up to the key of D flat. So we went from one. We approached 6 from a fourth, or actually a fifth below. We know we're going to 2. We know that. We know we're going to 2. We've modulated to the key of D flat. We know we're going to 6 and back to 2. You could even play. Okay, so okay, we're going where? We're going to we're going to 2. I know it's dark. But the ability to be able to hear and then make educated choices about what you're playing really gets easier if you have a framework to work from. You dig? So again, don't, like, if you're just doing this, you don't really know what to do with that, and so that gets boring. Now, if you are like a beginner to intermediate or whatever, you know your time is sloppy, if you know your technique is sloppy, when you are playing this, let me tell you, let me write this down for you. Bass note master.com. Check that out. Even despite my bad handwriting on this device, there's something different. I don't know what the exact like education, pedagogical idea is behind writing something down. Not video, not typing, writing it down that connects the brain. There's something about writing it down that connects the brain, right? So, sorry, thanks for the super chat, Tiny. Thank you for the super chat. I always love a good super chat. So take your time with these scales. Do not forsake the gathering of your fingers to your scales. Pass the offering plate, somebody. Okay? Listen. You should be working on technique and your ears every time you touch the instrument. You know how many times I've played scales? One, 3, 2, 4, 1, 6. 6 2 5 1 6 2 5 1 6 6 2 5 1 6 2 5 1 6 2 5 1 6 2 5 1, and then moving it around. If you let's say if you only know one position, right? Work in that position, and then let your curiosity guide you. If we did that in B flat, we did C, we did D flat, you get to a gig and the singer says, man, I want to do This Will Be, but I want to do it in the key of G. Okay, no problem. Why? Because the chord progression is 1 6 2 5 1 2 3, and the key of G major. G major's right there. 1 6 2 5 1 6 2 5. Right? You can start building your own language, your own vocabulary around. Or take what you've heard from the recording. What did he do in D flat? Sorry. Just that, okay? So just that. If you've heard that and you learned that, take that movement and then move it to, I don't know, G. Sorry. I hope that makes sense. Go back. Let's review. Let us review. You ready to review? If you are ready to review, that's what we're going to do right now. And if you're watching, I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pencil. That's what I really want you to do. I really, really want you to do this, right? Let's get all that out of the way. And the first order of business that we're going to look at, the order of operations, the major scale. 1 is always major. 2 is always minor. 3 is always minor. 4 is always major. 5 is always major. 6 is always minor. 7 is now and will always be diminished, right? Always. So let's, for the sake of ease, here's our key of C major. C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. So what is a 1 6 2 5 in the key of C major? It's going to be C major, A minor, D minor, and G major. Let's jazz it out a little bit. C major 7, A minor 7. Now this is just adding the sevens. D minor 7, and G7. All right. But when you think about the numbers, 1, 6, you dig? Easy money. Easy money. Listen, if I've earned a subscribe from you on this stream, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to. I'm gonna ask because I think I've given a lot of free game on this stream today. This is what I need you to do. I need you to hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the share button. I want you to go to the bass forums. I want you to say, hey, you need to go check this dude out doing some good work over at TED Talks Bass. Let them know how good it is to be a bass head. All right? That's what I want you to do for me. But seriously, though, I hope that you got some good information. If you did, leave them in the comments. My name is Ted, and I talk bass. It ain't rocket science. It's pocket science. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.